Hi everyone, welcome to New Finance and welcome to another video on Ethereum Classic ETC. And in this video, I'm going to be discussing 3 points about ETC that I don't think anyone is covering and has spoken about in YouTube at all, and just to kind of explain the volatile prices that we have seen in the recent weeks, and kind of justify the prices that we have been seeing and why ETC is nicely consolidating above $100 still for the second day in a row. So first of all, I want to dive a little bit into comparing ETC to Ethereum itself, just to point the key differences between the two coins, and then touch on an update that was given by the developers on the security of ETC and its usability, how they've made an update on this, and how this may have played a key part in bringing the price up since late April when that news was announced. And I'm also going to show you guys one of the biggest holders of ETC, just to the fact that they are holding so much ETC could give us a little bit more confidence in this cryptocurrency, just because we are just as much of an investor as they are, and they have much more power in terms of being able to do deeper research than we can do. So if they have trust in it, perhaps it can solidify our trust and into this cryptocurrency itself as well. But before we begin, I just want to request all of you to, if you haven't subscribed already, to subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, as it will help me out a ton. And also follow us on Instagram. We've got a new page on there, New Finance Lifestyle, and you're welcome to hit us up on the DMs with your thoughts on ETC and how much you're holding and your portfolio if you want to be featured in the videos in the future. So just once again, we've been looking at this chart for the past 2 days. If you've watched the other videos in our channel, the fact that ETC is nicely consolidating within this range of between 100 and 114 and 129 in the past 24 hours, and in the past 24 hours trading volume has reduced again from 18 billion to 13 billion, and the fact that the price is still holding on gives me much more confidence in this cryptocurrency. So diving a little bit about the differences between Ethereum and Ethereum Classic, I want to just on Coin Market Cap, there's a little bit of a bio about Ethereum Classic, and it talks about how Ethereum itself is not capped. So there's no the maximum supply for Ethereum Classic is 21 7. I can't even, that's too big of a number, but it's capped, and roughly 10 times that of Bitcoin, while Ethereum has no cap. So in terms of comparing these two, Ethereum is unlimited. They can produce as many as they want, whereas Ethereum Classic there is a limit. And they also go on to say that how in April 2022, the Ethereum block ETC block reward decreases with time, with the next drop due at the block 15 million roughly in April 2022, going from 3.2 ETC to 2.56 ETC per block. This makes it similar to Bitcoin, that the supply is limited, and the fact that over time the amount that people can mine will decrease throughout time, making the value of ETC rise just within this factor alone. Um, However, it also goes to address some security issues about several 51%, 51% attacks against ETC that happened as recently as August 2020. So the key differences here I want to say is that there is a cap on the supply of ETC, and there the fact that there's a halving coming up in April 2022, which will be very important for the price of ETC. Then I want to go into this other article, which was published on May 7th, 2021, about talking about how long can this run that the Ethereum Classic coin is on, how long can it go on for, and um, and it also begins to here touch on the differences between Ethereum and Ethereum Classic here as well. The other key difference between the two cryptos is that Ethereum Classic has a permanent supply of 210 million. Ethereum supply can change. This means momentum and increased demand can have an even bigger impact on Ethereum Classic's value because supply is limited. And the other thing I want to highlight is that at this point, you have to be a bit look throughout time the fact that no asset in even if it's stock or cryptocurrency can be rising forever, and the fact given that uh, this cryptocurrency Ethereum Classic is currently overbought. Um, if you if you look at it in a hindsight, the fact that there's a surge of more than 2,200 in just 5 months is simply overperforming. So the fact that we are cooling off is a good sign. The fact that we are holding these price points is a healthy pullback and a healthy sign of an asset. Then they go on to say that Ethereum Classic has been a sleeper crypto for a good chunk of the year, and that is true. Compared to the prices that we're seeing now, for a good amount of the year we never saw these prices, and it was, if you got in early in the year, you are laughing with the profits that you have gained so far. But thanks to major updates to Mantis, which they've released a video back in April 22nd, 2021, um, talking about talking about the updates that they've made that brought added levels of security and utility, which seems that some investors have taken notice. And it doesn't hurt that Ethereum Classic is a close relative to the second biggest crypto out there. Once the action cools down, the Ethereum Classic drops down to a more reasonable price, probably around 100. It's likely to stabilize for a bit before picking up. So even in May 7th, when it was at its all-time high, this article highlights that the fact that it is going to stabilize around £100 before $100 before it reaches another high again. Say that the adoption of Ethereum Classic is clearly growing, and we've seen a spike in recent interest in the coin from institutional investors. Grayscale Investment, a subsidiary of Digital Group Currency, recently released the Ethereum Classic Investment Trust. In the process, CEO Barry Silbert revealed that the company holds 3.6% of the total Ethereum Classic supply. So I spoke about this Barry Silbert guy in my other video when talking about the hype of Dogecoin and how the money can trickle down to ETC, how he is looking at it in the similar fashion that we are, and how money could be coming into ETC. He is one of the biggest holders of ETC, how they have a investment trust set up specifically for Ethereum Classic. And this bodes extremely well for Ethereum Classic in the long term. Demand for cryptocurrencies as a whole continues to rise, and now investors, large and small, are recognizing Ethereum Classic's potential as not just a store of value, but as a safe haven asset against market volatility. That means that this crypto is currently far below where its price should be ahead. But for short term investors, it's still a little overheated. So when it comes to making an Ethereum Classic price prediction, the feeling is that we haven't seen anything yet. So they're kind of predicting that we haven't really seen the real prices that are still to come with Ethereum Classic, and honestly, this news release here, if you take this date, April 22nd, and go back to the graphs that we've seen here, April 22nd, when this news was released, we did see a spike, Ethereum Classic price going from $31 all the way to $38 on the max on April 22nd, before it cooled off again, and then consolidated before it picked up to go to its all-time highs. So once again, guys, in no means this is financial advice, but I will leave in the description the link to these two articles, these two pages that you can go dive deeper yourself and have a look. And I don't think anyone has spoken about the fact that, big institutional investors are interested in this coin. Is not just us little small fish that want a piece of the pie. There are big people invested in this that can cause this cryptocurrency to surge in the coming months and years. And the fact that the supply is capped is even more of good news, when you're comparing it to other cryptocurrencies. So currently, at the recording of this video, Ethereum Classic is nicely consolidating at these prices, and Monday could see us, testing this resistance line here and potentially going higher than we have been here at 150 and 175. But if we don't, and as long as we stay above $100, I will be perfectly happy with that, and it will give me more faith in this cryptocurrency as a whole. But none of these is financial advice, but simply my own research, because I'm interested in this cryptocurrency. So as always, I will leave the links to these articles in the description section below, for you guys to do your own research and make your own decisions. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. It will mean a lot if you subscribe and stay tuned for more videos, as I'll be releasing more videos on this cryptocurrency, keeping you guys up to date. And if you follow us on Instagram as well, and leave us your thoughts in the comment section below. Other than that, thank you so much. I will see you in the next one.